I knew it before I was diagnosed, and I knew that I would have to do something about it, and fortunately it was early. I decided, as did my niece, that AdventHealth was the best place for this treatment.
I wanted her to come here to AdventHealth. A couple of years ago, Dr. De Silva joined Advent, and he is a leading pioneer in mesothelioma treatment.
I'd come to Orlando for my first chemo treatment, and my niece told me that she would have certain doctors come by to see me. And so Dr. Buxton came over, and he sat down and introduced himself, and I asked him what category of medicine he was in. And he said palliative care. I thought, oh my gosh, somebody's not telling me the truth. Palliative care is end of life.
We're actually a group of individuals, social workers, physicians, nurse practitioners, who are here to help patients make sure they're getting the treatment they deserve and they want. So our job is really to get to know individuals, find out what means most to them in their lives, and say to them, okay, here are the treatment options. What are the risks and benefits? I met Tish within the first day of being in our lung cancer clinic. I remember first sitting down with her and just really talking to her about who she was. She is a incredibly loving and caring and just outgoing individual.
He just was personable. He became my friend. He asked me, are you sleeping? No. He said, well, you know, your body doesn't heal if it's not sleeping. I didn't know that. What are you taking? What kind of exercise are you getting? What's going on in your life?
He was able to really, treat the pain, treat the nausea, treat the, everything in kind of a whole mind, body, spirit realm.
Throughout my chemotherapy sessions, I began to understand, he was not advising me about end of life, he was advising me about life.
And then from there, I think Tish felt more comfortable with me, and within that, we were able to get to some of the deeper struggles. And then when she came inpatient for her surgery, she was really scared. But to go under a surgery like that, to take a part of your lung, it's a process that you have to really think about what may happen. Because in many ways, when she went to that surgery, she didn't know what would happen when she came out of that surgery. She had risks of strokes, she could have risks of complications. And so she and I really had to talk a little bit about those hard topics. After Tish's surgery, I went and visited her in her room, and she had worked so hard and gone through so much through her chemotherapy. And the idea that she had gotten through the surgery and she was fine and there was no complications and she felt really good was a success. It's a triumph.
Dr. Buxton and his team made the difference, made all the difference, put my mind at ease, made me feel better.
I think he and his team help with the quality of life. And whether your lifespan is 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, making the most out of that time is precious because that's the only time you have.
So for me, being with individuals like Tish or other patients where all they want is more time, it allows me to leave the hospital and hug my parents a little bit tighter, encourage other individuals to really take time for themselves.
I learned the skills to give the same care and to recognize people in my life that need it. I now understand how important that care is.